Hello, today we're going to talk about something completely new, angles and their measures. I say completely new. We know what an angle is, but it's been a while. It's been since geometry, but this unit definitely takes a hard turn from the typical algebra that you're used to from Algebra 2 and Unit 1 and Unit 2. And we start talking about angles and measurements, and then we're going to start talking about circles. If you've ever seen sine, cosine, tangent, we're going to do that a whole lot. Something called the unit circle is going to come into play as well. So let's get started. We're going to talk about angle characteristics. So recall that an angle is determined by rotating a ray about its endpoint. So you have an initial side and a terminal side. So think about what that means, okay? The vertex is the word that goes here, is the end point of the ray. So where the ray begins, not the arrow side. The initial side is the starting position. So where it starts, and then of course terminal is where it ends. So if you think about those words in other contexts besides math, that should make quite a bit of sense. As far as, initial is where you start, where's the initial whatever, terminal. Terminal cancer means that it's going to most likely end your life. Sorry to be morbid, but just remembering terminal. You could also think of an airport. The terminals are where the airport ends, so things like that. Standard position is our other one. If an angle, so if you're talking about an XY coordinate here and the angle is going in a counterclockwise position, so if you never got counterclockwise and clockwise straight, now is the time to do so. I actually think about an analog clock and think about which way it goes for counterclock and clockwise. But counterclockwise is actually positive, which is usually opposite than what we first think. I am so used to angles in this measurement that to me it's like second nature that that's which way they go. But for some of you guys, first time seeing this, that may seem backwards from what it should be. Okay. Let's see. And that's where we're going to pause. We are actually kind of going to skip around on this page. So after you fill in your vocab, meet me back here for talking about converting degrees and radians.